Hello, everyone, and welcome to this beautiful Friday on the 5th of September 2025. And this is your host, Louis Damson. And we are having a look at the GBP USD on the daily time frame. And if you have not liked this channel, please subscribe and like it. And also share to your friends to have this insight on the forex trading market and also trading in general. So we are looking at the GBP USD, and yesterday we had our strong support being tested at 1.33800. That was 2 days when we started September. Okay. The 1st of September, the second day, it tested our strong support for the month and it reacted beautifully because bulls were in the market to fight this level. Okay. And were able to push price up. So we had a bearish forecast for this month and we are hoping for price to test 1.36294, which is our support for our resistance, sorry, for the month. And as we can see, price formed the doji over here yesterday, indecision, and today we can see that price has been able to push through the highs of yesterday. So we are hoping to see, or we are looking at today to see how price will develop, if price will continue with this bullish advancement and break this resistance over here to test our monthly resistance at 1.36294 on the GBP USD. So as I said yesterday, if you are looking for a trade, okay, in the short time frame, or if you want to scalp or you want to do intraday, you can be looking for bullish opportunities instead of bearish because this market is trying to rally up, okay? So you don't want to be trading against the trend. All right, so let's look at the NASDAQ 100 and wow, beautifully. Wow. Yesterday we were speaking about this rejection over here by the bulls. They were able to fight price. They were able to stop this bearish advancement at our strong support here for the month at 23.55 cents per contract over here, and they were able to raise the price also. Okay, and they were able to raise the price at the midpoint, okay, of this strong bullish advancement. All right. And they are continuing to rise price up to this resistance. This is our target, okay? It's already hitting our target for the month. That is 23,774, okay, per share, and that is what we are looking at. All right, so that is our near term um resistance for the month, and I'm sure that it can hit it today. All right, I'm sure that it can hit it today, and we are going to see the reaction at 23,774 to forecast what price is going to do. As you can see on the Nasdaq 100, this is the all-time high, and we are waiting to see if price will go and test it. And if price tests it, whether it will break it or it will reject again. And if price rejects here, then it will be another rotation back into 23.55. All right. So we are waiting to see as price is developing. But on a general outlook, the Nasdaq is on a serious momentum to the upside. That is seriously bullish at this time. So let's see how price is going to develop for today on the Nasdaq. And this is the daily time frame. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so now so that you can receive content. And as you can see, price is already testing it, right? And you're seeing if price will reject. If price rejects here, that is very significant. Okay. So that is what we are looking at. Now on the US oil, on the United States oil, okay. Yesterday we said this market has a bearish outlook, okay? It is showing a lot of rejection. Okay, so I'm very sure that it will end this year very bearish, okay? And any movement to the upside is a short-lived. So if you are bullish in the long term on this asset, please try and recalibrate yourself, okay? Because any buying at this time is short-lived. Okay, it will not it will not last. That's what I'm trying to say. So as I'm saying that this is forming a rounded bottom here, and when you see a rounded bottom, you are looking at something bullish, okay? But any bullish advancement, at least from the 61.76 or around this 63, all right, is a short lived because it has already rejected the um the buying support, all right. There was a support at 65, all right. So it was supposed to buy from this advancement that it was coming back. It broke through, and when it got here, instead of it to rise through and do something like this and move up, it rather rejected it here, all right. And as it has rejected it here, there is a strong indication of bearish sentiment and strong bearish move, as we can see that price has rejected here, and finally rejected our yearly support. All right. So that shows that there's a strong bearish pressure here. But even if price is able to rise and break this, okay, to our short-term price of around 70 per barrel, or come to test this high at 70, all right, it might reject, and we may finish the year on oil very bearish. All right. So that is the outlook on oil. So if you are trading oil, your mindset should be to sell it, all right, because that is the forecast. Oil looks very, very bearish, and it may continue for the rest of the year until proven otherwise. Until proven otherwise, because trading, nothing is assured. Anything can change at any time. There can be a war or something right now, and oil will start rising. All right. So, but from the technical point of view, oil is supposed to finish bearish for the end of the year, but we are waiting to see how price develop. But right now, as you can see, price is going to test our monthly support at 61.76, and we are hoping that it rallies and test this and maybe play the ranging game over here. But if it breaks the 61.76, then oh my, we are moving to test 50, around 59, then possibly 56. All right. So that is the outlook on oil. That's what we are waiting to see on oil. So let's move on to Bitcoin. And yesterday, I I said there's a rejection at this strong resistance here at 112,000 per coin, and that was supposed to be a strong support for Bitcoin to buy into, but it rejected the same thing as oil. All right. So when it rejects a very strong support like that, it's it comes down and goes up, and it can't break through, and it rejects. Then that shows a very strong very sentiment movement. So as we can see, Bitcoin is having also a bearish outlook at the moment, but the overall trend is bullish. So as I said yesterday, Bitcoin, the bull run is not over yet. Okay, we are waiting for price to rally up, but it must come down to peak strength, and that's what we are seeing. So we are looking for price. If price cannot break through this 112, okay, into the 115s, then if you are able to see price breaking through the 115s, then we are trying to see some strength to come and test this all-time high, all right, at 124,000. But if that is not the case, then if Bitcoin is supposed to finish bearish today, then we may see a rotation down to 110, 17, then 103, then possibly 99. Okay. So if Bitcoin is able to reject all this, then the strong support may be at 99,630 for it to rally up to finish the year and to finish the bull run rate. Okay. But right now, the outlook on Bitcoin, if you're trading, you should be looking for more bearish setups. All right. You should be looking for bearish setup at the moment and way to trade along with the trend, because the trend is bearish on Bitcoin. And that is the take on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, we are trying to see maybe today it may rise up to test again the 112, and you will see if there's another rejection, then my oh my, it's coming down to 103. All right. So you should be getting ready for that. And when you look at gold, gold is also showing, as we said yesterday, all right, we said yesterday that the the best movement or the best case scenario was for gold to, test this 3,494 level, price level to push about. It tested a little above it. Okay, so we are still looking at gold, but gold is on a serious breakout. Okay, but it extended itself by breaking out. All right, so it has to reset, and we may likely see a ranging market, or it may come to test what the support that I'm talking about. Or if it is supposed to even break it, it will come to around 3,400. Okay, so far as it has broken up, it has to rise, but sometimes it can break back into the range, okay, to get the momentum to move up. But the best case scenario is for it to test the 3,494.797, okay, and gather and give us a very, a hammer like that, or a very strong reaction to get the strength to move. And as I'm saying, that right now on gold, if there's any strong test, okay, and there's a rejection, it's a signal to buy. All right. It's a signal to buy as we are making our way to the target of around 3,790 to 4,000 in the short term right now. Okay. And as I said yesterday, is supposed to take some months, okay, for you to get there. So don't be in a rush. Just play along with the price action. Don't be in a rush. But it can also decide that it can reach that point in just a few days. Like as you can see, there's a serious movement here. This is a 500 points movement, okay, and happening in just a few days. So it can also follow that trend, but then on a normal day, the time that it took to build this energy, that's the time that it's going to release. And that will be about 4 to 5 months of upward movement. And every pullback is a buy on gold. So that is it for today on the 5th of September to 2025. This is your host, Louis Dumpton. And please like this channel so that you can aid the algorithm for other people to see this content, and you can also be receiving content on how to trade and the points and the price levels that are important on your charts so that you can be able to make more money. So thank you for having me, and see you on Monday.